Hey guys, Jason, Surviving Dad Life. Um, One of the things I do on here is I like to find products that have great value. And just because something is expensive doesn't mean that it's, worth all that money. Such as certain coolers that, cost like $500 that do no better than the ones that you can spend 100 or 150 on. So I try to find the value. You've seen some of the tools that I've reviewed, such as the cordless ratchet that I used. I spent, less than $80 on that thing, and it's held up phenomenally compared to the other products I've seen, which is like double in price. Anyway, the vehicle that I've got is it says it's a tradesman edition. Well, they've got carpeted floor mats and carpeted floors and cloth seats and FYI RAM. Tradesman don't want that. Just get vinyl, easier to clean. Get away from the carpets. Anyway, back onto that. I'm trying to find some floor mats for this truck, because I'm in and out of it all the time. The last few days we've had, like 10 to 12 inches of snow. So I was getting snow and water in and out of the truck. Now I'm going to be getting mud into it because the snow is melting, and we're going to have, the ground's going to be just awful for, at least a few weeks. But anyway, I'm trying to find some floor mats so I can keep these floors clean and the floor mats be easy to clean. And I've looked, you can find, certain brands of floor mats that are like $200-300. And I just so happened to get hit up by a company that said, hey man, we'll send you some floor mats. You try them out and just do a review for us. Let us know what you think about them. So I was like, sure, if they're going to send me some floor mats and I'm not going to have to pay for them, and they're going to, basically fill in for what I was looking for, then okay. And then I'll share it with everybody else what I think about it. So let me get those floor mats up here, and then we'll talk about them, and I'll unbox them and all that good stuff, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so here's the floor mats I got. I opened the box up, but I haven't pulled them out yet. If you guys know how to pronounce this, that's where they came from. And of course, down in the description, I'll put a link to where you can get these floor mats and the prices and all that stuff. I know the ones that I've been looking at were like $200 to $300 for this crew cab ram. These floor mats, I can't remember the exact price, but when I looked on Amazon at them, they're anywhere from like 100 to 120 bucks. So if they're going to be half to a third of the cost and they achieve the same goal, why not give it a try? So let me open these things up and you can take a look at them. Alright, before I open them up, I'm going to read you something off their Amazon page. And I did look it up. These, for this particular truck, which is a crew cab, the new body style of Ram, they're $150. Anyway, they're still like half the price of what you can get for those more expensive brands. Anyway, a lot of the things I read about it says it's custom fit with advanced 3D laser scanning technology for the front and back seats. Protects against all weather. Floor mats will protect from rain, snow, fluids, debris, and other messes. Durable, non-toxic, and odorless TPE material, tough and durable and easy to clean. Gets better wear resistant, heat resistant, and it's flexible in hot and cold weather than traditional PVC. No slipping with the snap-in clips, prevent this car liner from moving back and forth. This thing, what they talk about on here is the same stuff that the big brands talk about. So I'm really, not really sketchy, but, I'm wondering just how good it's going to hold up. And that's going to be with over time. But let me open it up real quick so you guys can see the first impressions. Okay, one thing that I'll take note and mention to you guys, I like the size of the box because the floor mat for the back goes across the whole length. It's one piece. And if you get those floor mats that are in a tighter box like this, they'll have them bent, and the sharpness of the bend will put a crease in it. And you know, yeah, eventually with time that'll wear out, but they take forever sometimes before they work themselves out. So looks like here's going to be the rear one, and then inside's the back ones, or the front one, I mean. Do this rear one first. Okay, here's the rear one. Let me get this looking laid out for you so you guys can see it. No logos in this one, but as you can see, it's, if it'll focus, fairly thick material. And the way that it's cut and curved looks like it's going to conform to everything around it. If you guys can see that. I'm interested to see how good the cutting is on it. You know, they say they use a laser and measure it to see if these will line up with the factory ones. So we'll see how much we have to tinker with that. This looks like it's going to be the driver or the passenger side mat. The logo, I mean, it's just letters or whatever, but it's kind of cool. It's actually some kind of piece of metal, and it's screwed into it. So I mean, they took a little extra time just getting their logo on there good. So that's the front one, passenger side. Here's the front, driver side. Let me go ahead and start with the front ones, and we'll put these in and see how good they snap in. I can tell you they've got a good texture, and I like the deep grooves in here. So hopefully that will keep all the snow and all that good stuff off the carpet. But let me put these in, and we'll see how they look. Alright, you guys are just going to have to bear with me for what you can. There's not really a good place to set my camera up. I guess maybe this will work. Alright, I just did a little spot vacuuming so the floors don't look that great, but I'm going to throw this bad boy in there. And the clips on this thing, as you can see, they lined up perfectly. They snapped in with absolutely no problems. And look how the bottom of the body changes, and the floor mat conforms to it. And I know I've only put in one floor mat, but I'm really amazed at how well these fit. And they look good. They cover so much better than the factory floor mats. Wow. Okay, let me go over and put the other one in now, see how it lines up. Okay, as soon as the lighting comes in, here's the other one. This is a little more open over here on the passenger side, but still, like I was saying, there's not really a good way to record this. Yeah, maybe I can just do it with one hand. Sorry with me, guys, just bear with me. Alright, new floor mat. We'll flip it around here, drop it on in. Okay, I want you guys to see this. There's the hole, there's the clip, and you can see it lines up perfectly with it if it'll focus. Okay, there's the hole, there's the clip. You guys can't see that very well, but it lines up perfect. You'll snap them in. And they're just, God, they're good looking. They look amazing. And yeah, I know, I need to clean the truck up. All right, let's put the last one in. Alright, as you can see, I had to get all my equipment and extra clothing and that kind of stuff for work up in the seat, so it looks a little messy. I'm going to lay in these back floor mats, and then we'll see how good they work with these boxes. I don't know if you can see that are built into the floor that I never use anyway because they're in like a terrible location. Don't forget, when you're putting these things in, the floor mats in the front, or not the floor mats, the floor vents, make sure you get the mat underneath there so you don't lose anything. As far as heat goes, alright, I wasn't expecting this, but these floor mats are a little longer than the factory ones. They protect farther towards the back, so some of my stuff's in the way. There's nothing wrong with the floor mats themselves. Okay, this first one clipped right in. Now we'll move over here and get this second one knocked out. And it clipped right in. Let me get you guys up there where you can see this stuff. Alright, both clips lined up. As you can see, the floor mat goes up and just underneath the floor vent, so it's not going to actually block the vent where you'll still get some heat back here. And look how it conforms to everything in the truck. These line up so well, and then if you need to get to the box, I don't ever lift my seat up, but you can still bend the carpet up out of the way and you can still get to the box, which I hardly ever get to anyway, because those, to me, the box and the floorboard like that is in a stupid location as it is. So anyway, we'll go back to the other side. As soon as I get the good lighting, there we go. And it lines up perfectly, just underneath the vents. The other thing is, like I said earlier, the factory floor mats stop like right here. These go back another 1.5 inches, so they cover more of the floor, which would be less to clean up. But I mean, as far as it conforming to the vehicle, these things are amazing. Okay, here's going to be my final thoughts on it. When this company hit me up on this and asked me if I'd review their product, I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, I've had products sent to me before and people have asked me to review it. One company sent me some fishing line one time and it was absolutely terrible. I didn't want to do anything with them. I explained to them how I didn't like the product. There was so many issues with it. And then I had another company that sent me some stuff that's great. So anyway, this stuff here, if I'm going to do a review. If I don't like it, I'm going to tell you guys. If I do like it, I'll tell you guys. I don't want anyone to ever think, oh, he's selling out and he's just saying this stuff is good just because he likes it, because they sent him something free or whatever. Anyway, I've done some stuff with another expensive brand and their floor mats. I've had to send them back before because the coloring was mixed up. It didn't look right. And they have great customer service, though. They would send the stuff back, send me what I needed and all that. This brand, as far as I know, they only do one color. And I don't know how the crap you pronounce it. If you guys can figure that out, let me know. Oedro or Oedro or whatever. But anyway, I put it in there. They told me that their products are laser measured. I fully believe that. This thing hugged every little nook and turn in the cab. They feel solid. They're not slippery when you put your feet on them. They're good. They've got some grooves in it where it'll hold any kind of liquid or whatever you spill on it. And then the way they're made, that they funnel down towards the doorway where it won't hang out in the vehicle. So I got to looking online, and I also talked to them, this company, about it. There's not any special way to clean these. You can go to the car wash, hang them up, shoot them with the pressure washer. You can do it like the way I do. I use an APC and then hand scrub them and then wash them off. They're very resilient. You can do it any kind of way you do regular floor mats. But I was looking, and I'll put the link below of where you can get these. They're telling me that they'll send me after I send them the video and stuff, and they look at it, that they'll send me a code that may or may not have a discount. If there's a discount code, I'll put it down here somewhere where you guys can see it, and hopefully you can get a little bit off. But with the price that these things are, I was looking, you can get them from anywhere from multiple vehicles from like $70 to $150. Compared to like $200 to $300 for something that does the exact same thing, I am going to buy these for every vehicle that I have. These things are, I'm not going to say the best floor mats I've ever used, because I've not used every floor mat on the market, but these things are flat amazing. If you guys get these, I promise you, you will not be disappointed in them. Like I was saying, very durable product, and they're just great looking. They took their time and their details and everything. I'm ecstatic about this stuff. If you guys want some great floor mats for your off-road vehicle or your work truck or whatever, you will not go wrong if you buy these. As far as that, you guys go down in the bottom, click subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if you've used these floor mats and if you've had any troubles with them. And I promise, if you have had troubles with them, I'll get you with the company, and they'll work with you and get you taken care of. Now, as far as everything else in the shop and stuff that I got to do today, I got to get started on some other work, so you guys get out of here. You're bothering me.